The old man disguised himself as a gorilla and arranged to be transported overseas to a circus so he could escape his $500 million bank debt. But the driver thought he was hauling a real gorilla. At a checkpoint, the driver insisted on a full inspection, making the old man extremely nervous. Fortunately, the staff saw how eager the driver was and waved them through without checking. The old man had just relaxed when the car suddenly blew a tire. Even worse, the driver didn't know how to change it. After an hour of struggling, he couldn't even loosen a single bolt. Desperate, the old man gestured for the driver to let him try. The driver found it ridiculous, but the gorilla's serious expression made him hesitate, so he stepped aside. The old man quickly changed the tire, leaving the driver stunned and convinced this gorilla was extraordinary. Soon after, the car stopped again. This time, the driver had forgotten to refuel. The old man got out to push, but the car didn't move at all. Looking inside, he discovered the driver hadn't released the handbrake. Once it was released, the car rolled forward, and the driver forgot the gorilla was still pushing behind it. The car slid down a slope, leaving the old man behind in the middle of the road. Luckily, a bicycle passed by. The old man grabbed it and chased after the car. Drivers on the road were shocked to see a gorilla riding a bicycle, but the bicycle's brakes didn't work, and the old man crashed into a car and bounced straight back into the cage on the truck. Just when things seemed quiet, the driver realized he had no money for gas. The old man cursed inside the cage. The driver then noticed street performers nearby and turned to look at the gorilla. The old man felt a chill. Sure enough, the driver took him to perform on the street. Unexpectedly, the old man's unique dance won over the audience, and they collected enough money for fuel. Back on the road, the exhausted old man dozed off in the cage. Seeing the motionless gorilla, the driver thought it was sick and rushed to a vet clinic. The vet hastily declared the gorilla was critical, and the driver begged for electric shock treatment. With the highest voltage, the old man was jolted awake and then passed out again. The vet pulled out a special tool, terrifying the old man, who bolted out of the clinic. In panic, he ran into a village wedding. Villagers tried to drive him away, and he tripped, accidentally knocking over a real gorilla. The villagers didn't see clearly and scolded the real gorilla, only to be chased around by it. The driver arrived and mistook the real gorilla for his cargo, luring it toward the bathroom, where the old man was hiding. When both gorillas appeared together, the driver screamed and ran. The old man slipped out, watching the driver flee into the distance, and made up his mind never to have anything to do with that unreliable driver again, or he'd eventually be doomed because of him.